Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. Our top story, 7 more current and former Harvard University students have had their visas revoked by the federal government. Harvard's international office says 4 are current students, 3 are recent graduates. That brings the total number of Harvard-affiliated people who've had their visas terminated in recent weeks to 12. The school says it's referring them to legal resources and doesn't know why they were revoked. There's been a spike in student visa terminations across the country, including dozens here in New England. A man and 2 police officers rushed to the hospital following a house fire in Saugus. Police say the officers were helping the homeowner escape the fire on Acacia Drive last night, and the 3 of them just inhaled too much smoke. They say a firefighter also needed medical attention after being bitten by a dog while rescuing the family's pets. Newton Wellesley Hospital says there's no evidence staff members in its maternal care ward developed brain tumors because of their work environment. In a letter to patients, the hospital's president said it tested for radiation, chemical, and pharmaceutical exposure on the 5th floor, where all 6 impacted staff members worked at one time. She said the testing found no risk factors that could have caused the tumors, which are non-cancerous. The hospital says it'll continue, though, to investigate. And the MBTA wants to help you get to the Boston Marathon racecourse on Patriots Day. It's increasing service for the commuter rail along the red, green, orange, blue, and silver lines and all bus routes that day. However, some T-stops will be closed for security reasons. That includes South Station, Kent, St. Mary's Streets, and all of Copley Station. All right, time for a check of the forecast. Here's Jason.
Hopefully the forecast looks a lot better than it will be for today as well as tomorrow. Let's talk about the conditions outside for our Friday morning here, friends. Another burst of some energy, bringing with it some more scattered snowflakes, at least for the start of our Friday. And as we transition into the afternoon, lingering clouds will likely cascade into the region. And then we have storm number 2 poised to arrive after the midnight hour, bringing with it also some more wet flakes as well as some scattered precipitation there. And as we transition from Saturday midday into the afternoon, another chance of some shower activity will likely be crawling up the Atlantic coast. Most of the snowflakes that we're expecting for today will be all but minimal. If we have any sort of snowflakes traversing the skies, it'll likely be just a visual impairment. So storm number 1 happening Friday morning, storm number 2 happening after midnight tonight through about 8 a.m., 9 a.m., maybe even 10 a.m. at the latest on Saturday morning. That will likely have rain and snow mixed in with it. And then another system arriving for us late Saturday night into early Sunday. It's actually going to be a coastal rainy system for us, keeping us feeling quite raw for the start of our weekend. Saturday, widespread 30s, it'll feel like, and mid to low 40s, it'll feel like come Sunday. Most of the mixed precipitation will be along and also north of the Mass Pike, including the Boston area. Most of the rain showers will be south and also east of town on the Cape and the islands. Our next weather alert will be mainly for the overnight rain and snow mixture we're expecting. Minor accumulations, roughly around an inch or 2, with some of the highest accumulation rates will likely be along the high terrain, over towards the Worcester Hills and perhaps even northern Mass into Vermont and New Hampshire. Milder for us on Sunday with some more spot shower chances. Milder and drier for us on Monday, low 60s, more of the low 60s on Tuesday, with another chance for some shower activity with another developing system moving in. By Wednesday and Thursday, back dry again with near average temperatures, Chris.
All right, Jason, this has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.